we don't lose any of the peel product in the process. Is that something that sounds reasonable from your perspective?
Completely.
Okay.
All right, good deal.
Great.
Nice job.
I like sitting like this better for classes.
Yeah, play beer pong.
So first, what did you all think? How did you get to a resolution? Did you like negotiating with the other side? How is this different from the first negotiation?
I got offended too quickly.
In this one?
Yeah. About my product being like not important, or someone knowing that they're gonna like how I'm gonna ruin my product, or I probably could have like.
Well, we
Just
started
kept it
by
down.
asking. We didn't understand the business at all. It's not our business, and that's like,
It's so different industry.
right.
We need to know why they really need grapes
Right.
because it's really, really critical for us.
Yeah, but I felt like we presumed then, even if I didn't tell, like we wanted to keep our like cards a little bit hidden about
Yeah,
what
I
our
mean-
process was. So for you to presume though that like we're gonna ruin the grapes by what we're gonna do felt offensive.
I mean, it's true if you say something that is not true to others, they will defend themselves as telling the truth. So that's why I asked you something that offensive to you.
Uh-huh.
But I think you guys are spot on because that was a critical moment in the negotiation. Because Lou asked, and I wrote it down basically why do you need this stuff, right? Why do you need the grapes? And that initial question could have gone in two ways. It could have been like, you need the grapes for the peels. And you could have focused on your line that you need the grapes for the juice. And it was a great question and you could have fast-tracked potentially to the resolution. I think the follow-up question kind of threw everybody a little bit off because that was more presumptuous, in essence saying, you don't really need the grapes, right? Like, it's just going to ruin your stuff. There are other fruits, why do you need the grapes? And that part, nobody likes being told how their business should be run, so I understand that. But the first part of the question was excellent, and that was really trying to get to know the other side and could have resulted in a 2-minute negotiation possibly.
I think the reason that we pushed in terms of like, do you really need the grapes, was because before we started, like before they went out, and I didn't understand at all the need. Shirley says, yeah, like the melon product, and the melon product, like, so it was like, really? So go use melons.
So you thought
But that's what I
pattern?
was trying
No, I
to
didn't know.
do, not show how much we needed
The grapes.
just kind of equate it with.
And we felt like we're just gonna put all our cards out there, like we're not walking away from the table without the grapes, because there's really there's nothing else that can happen. We have to walk away with the grapes.
That's where we were at also. So, but we didn't want to put that out there.
Yeah, and I think primary takeaway is, pat yourselves on the back, because I've seen a lot of variance on this negotiation where two sides need different parts of the same thing, and where it ends up with both sides yelling at each other and walking away because they think they both need the same thing. And the fact that you were able to uncover the needs, that was a huge, huge success. So that's great. And I think overall, you tell me, what do you think could have been done better, though? Could have been done to get the answer faster?
I mean, 10 minutes is pretty good. Well, from our perspective, I think we did amazing, and I'm happy we held it out because we were willing to pay you for just I don't know, 20%, 300,000 plus 20% just for the peels. So we got the peels and we got $300,000.
For some wine.
It's true. Both sides had the authority to pay. You guys ended up with the money.
Right. So that extra negotiation ended up being worth it for us.
That's very true.
No, I agree. It was very important for us not to disclose what was important for us about the grapes, because they could have asked for money if they knew how important it was for us.
That's right. I actually thought that the probing questions, as you said, were very proper up until a certain point. That at any point we could have said too much, right? And to hold your tongue and to say that it's the proper thing is important.
Your tell for us was that you weren't like doing any calculations when we were like, we'll double it. like, and then we said 325, and you guys didn't even like try to figure out if that would work for you. So we were like, it's not about the money. It doesn't matter how much they
No, but that's the point, right? So you
It was
used
great.
that to figure out what was important to them. It's good.
Yeah, it's like a
See?
poker player.
See, it worked. So we did learn something today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, good. What else? Anything else?
Sure, we have a lot of other points to go through, but I don't know if there's deal
We-
fatigue from doing 2 deals.
We start our next class, I think, in 20 minutes,
We're
right?
gonna
Yeah.
go have
Oh,
to
yeah,
go
that's
lunch.
what's that.
We're gonna have
I thought you started lunch break at 12.
Did we? Oh, sorry. If that's what you
No,
were
no,
told,
well,
hold
we
on.
can
Let me
check.
double check. Because we changed it.
I don't
She's the
remember.
shop steward.
Julie's the one who negotiated the deal of
That's fine.
last time.
All right, so I think we covered a lot
You
today.
negotiated an online process.
So next week's format's a little bit different.
Okay.
We're going to start, like I said, with employment law stuff. We're going to do management training. And then, actually I have a whole PowerPoint that goes with it. I'll send it out. I'll bring it with me as a handout and then so you can take notes on it. And then I'll post it after, or is it easier? Mind if I post beforehand, then
Before
it's
is
kind of
easier.
interesting. What do people usually do?
before.
Before
Or
post
to
it?
review, yeah.
To review it before? Okay, so I'll post it before, and then at the end, we have someone who's gonna come and just talk and do something a little bit conversational also. Okay?
Do we have an assignment or anything?
Not for mine, I mean, look through the slides, I mean, I'm more into like what we do in the classroom and what we do outside of the classroom.
Professor Strauss just texted me that Professor Kirstein is stuck on the road as there's a major accident from where he's coming from. He will be there, but maybe a few minutes late.
Yeah, it's really
Tells us.
We could use the few minutes late. It's fine. All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay, it was nice meeting all of you, and look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you, Aaron, for your help. By the way, you're right. We should push the tables together and sit like as a conference table. Yeah. Remind me next week.
Thank you. Go to the cafeteria? Yes.
So when I'm in this, I'm here.
Okay,
So we'll grab lunch.
Yeah, if you want. It's a great place that we went to last night.
We'll do that.
Somewhere very close by that had sushi.
Good job.
Sure, sorry.
Sorry to be.
To offend my great feels.
How dare you offend her imaginary father?
Okay. Thanks again for having me.
No, thanks for coming. I'll talk to you soon. We'll get together.
Sounds good.
Thanks, guys.
All right,
This was
this is
very
fun.
engaging. Thank you.
Very interesting background to this class, I must say.
By the way, I think that I asked, I don't know who I asked,
Okay, I'll see you both
but I
in the cab,
was
right?
shocked that there isn't a full course on HR for.
In the MBA. Oh, by the way, I found that on the floor. I assumed it was yours.
What?
The
Oh,
belt is on the floor.
there. My clothing's
Um,
falling off.
A full course, like you said. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very fair point, especially in an MBA. I mean, it's not always, but I don't think it's, we used to do more than one session, I know that. And this year we condensed it a little bit because